No, I got it.
Actually won money tonight.
There you go.
$5. Thanks to you, I appreciate the solid 9 pin.
I'm sure you wouldn't appreciate it that Brooklyn after that solid 9 pin.
Right? Okay, just want to make sure I get names right here.
Alright guys, tell me if you got a good view of this and if you can hear me. Alright guys, we'll zoom out just a little bit here. Oh my god, what is going on? No. I swear you don't want to see you don't want to see these faces. Look at these faces. Oh my god. Don't worry, you're not missing anything.
If Pie's here, he's going to keep the mountain moving, but
is that it? Welcome everybody, welcome. Hope you are enjoying your Saturday night. Not too much because you probably should have fucking been here, but there we go.
okay, go ahead.
We have Brandon Ritter and Anthony Eller. Are you able to hear on here? Oh.
Go ahead, talk.
All right, testing. If you can hear me, let me know. Let me know.
Go ahead. Talk some more.
All right, testing. More talking. Sam Anderson, get your ass here. We're starting Stepladder. A lot of people coming in. A lot of people coming through. I don't know if the chat's coming through. Okay, is the chat coming through though, or can you see chat? Is anyone chatting? Text, say something. Okay, now I see it. People are saying. Okay, good. All right. All right. So on this, what's it, 23rd?
Today is the 23rd.
All right, so on this 23rd of March, Sam says he's on the way.
Oh, good, Sam.
Don't worry, Sam. There's still a couple more games of Stepladder action. That, as you can see, that is not where you wanted to go.
I bowled fine on this pair until I threw my 5-count left.
Well, let's see. Early going was tough stuff, unless there's a hot pair. The two-handers had broken down the that starting pair quite nicely.
7 and 8. They killed 7 and 8. I think there were 80 or 100 ahead of me.
That's it. You just needed one really big game to kind of get into there. That is.
I never did get the one good game. You're good. Fifth point. There we go.
Okay.
So, yeah, I missed 4 spares that first game. 3 times missed the head pin and then missed a 10 pin. That killed me. 26 pins. Oh.
Did you win Survivor?
I won Survivor and 2 brackets against
yours truly here.
the leader of the pack. That $100 bucks.
Well, let's talk about the shot distance. 46 feet. And it's 46 feet with heavy volume. The volume itself wasn't heavy, but where it was placed was heavy. So it was only laid out to 27 feet, and then it was just buffed.
Is that what it was?
46, yeah. So what ends up happening is you get into a lot of carry down action, and it makes sense that they were able to break down the first pair well, because you're coming off a clean, it's clean setup. So
and they were
if you're tracking, if you all are tracking in the same spot and you're burning up a little bit,
and they used a lot of surface and practice,
surface, yeah.
and that helped them.
Hey Dawson, there's was it 15 tonight? Yeah, 15 entries tonight. And it took -50 to make the Stepladder finals, which is also the cash cut. Yeah, you have the key still? Okay.
Yeah, the first game, I couldn't imagine playing inside the 4th arrow, and I should have. I was trying to play around 13 or 14, and I was lost. Finally got moved in and got my first double.
Yeah.
3rd game I couldn't carry. 4 times in a row in the pocket, didn't carry. The last game finally got a couple to carry.
Getting the ball to make a move down lane was tough.
I never saw it move.
You never did.
I never saw it move.
You played a little fade out.
That's what I did.
Yeah, let's go through the names real quick. Bottom, Carvel, Waters, your red leader, Lynette, Robert Diggs, Horning, Dingus, Jazzman, Dan Mills, our buddy Malcolm Ames, Nick Buchanan. 5 pin there. Then we have Brian Gordon, old Gordo. He had a good week, shot his first 800 earlier in the week.
Oh, congrats.
Mr. Pastor Birch here, 6th place, but he won a whole bunch of brackets in Survivor. A whole bunch as in 2.
A whole bunch as in 2 against the pie.
Josh Hurdle, who opened in, I think, a pair of 10th frames, so to knock yourself out of it, that's 10 pin conversion there, 5 pin conversion there. And you were out by 2 sticks on bad count. 10th frames on bad counts. And then your Stepladder finalists, Anthony Eller, Brandon Ritter, Christopher Price, my teammate on Thursdays, and look at that, me.
Well, Brandon's
amazing.
got 28 and a spare up. So he's 48 in the strikeout, 3 pin lead.
I made Stepladder. I need to. It will boost me on that King of the Year list.
I want to know if I get points for finishing 6th instead of. It usually says top 10.
Hey, Jeremy. Sam has not made it. His ETA is 927. Oh, that's going to be tight. You better start. You better start closing the gap a little bit on that. Yeah, if you ain't in Virginia already, don't make the trek. I assume he's probably, if he's still an hour away, he has to be just outside of Richmond on the south side. South side.
As I started thinking,
This is Brandon. So this guy, Brandon.
Yeah. Hey Anthony, how old are you?
28.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I know who you are.
I need CID. I need CID, man. I've seen 17. When I was 16, I had more hair on my face than you do now.
I don't have any hair on my face. Do I just look raggedy old?
But do you have what is your country of origin? No, just kidding. Your nationality of origin.
All right, Jasmine. I will see you Thursday.
Oh no.
See now what we're seeing now in Stepladder, what we didn't see much at all during qualifying is the volume issue starting to kick up. We only had 3 on a pair per game, so there wasn't a ton of surface being thrown, but now you can see there's a little bit of wear.
Yep.
And if you're throwing some surface and it hits that little wear spot, you're suddenly starting to see a little duck in action, and then you see what happens there. It doesn't hit that spot, and it just doesn't even kind of make a move.
It does. It seems like both these guys are a little bit farther out than I would expect them.
It is an interesting. Both seem very pumped.
Because Josh actually played farther out. He said when he shot 220.
Well, he was throwing an idle with a little bit of surface on it. So he was making it work for sure. I was nowhere near where he was playing. Ooh,
my
wow.
solid 8.
How long was the shot?
46 feet.
I'm saying it acts like a freaking badger.
Yeah, it was
long.
It's 40. It was
I never
40.
saw this.
It was 40. It's 46 with all the volume in the first 27 feet. The rest is
down
buff.
22 and watched.
But what makes it weird is there's so much carry down in play.
It just fell back. And my problem is playing that deep doing that. I left 4 4-pins and 2 7-pins. Sorry. It's just you can't carry that in that angle.
Make the snares good.
A lot better than the first game. 4 open.
Your update through 5. Brandon's up by 16. Man, he's in the zone. He's in the zone. Look at all these names. Carla's watching. Carla, we would love to see you next week at the Queens. Queen of Manassas is next week.
Bring out the ladies next week for the Queen.
Yep.
So, Pi, what bowl did you use tonight?
I threw the original Mastermind tonight.
Where is that on a
Brunswick.
scale of 7 to 10?
You know what? I don't know. I just got it. It didn't have a lot of games on it.
Okay.
Just got it punched up. I used it on Sundays at Mr. Tony Walton's tournament. Shout out to Tony. But, oh wow, that actually hooked.
Well, we're starting to see a little bit.
And then I was drilled up by my man Jay Medina, old Cholula himself. He punched it up, and that's what I was using for my big games today. So that was nice to have, nice option to have. Really nice option to have.
So, did you pretty much stay with that, or did you play around a little bit?
You know what? As soon as I started to get that look with it, I stuck with it.
Shannon, your husband bowled really good the last 2 games. Really, really good the last 2 games. And he took 5th. He didn't quite make the step ladder. Missed it by 2 pins.
But either way, though, still, that's a good return on that investment.
Let's see if he hits that dry spot. He did again. This kind of
Either he's, well, I mean, maybe he's just missing his mark by a hair.
Well, it's kind of.
I see it picking up, like you're saying.
It's a combination of lift in. There's a spot worn down now.
So if he was to move in, maybe a board and a half, 2 boards.
Well, there's
maybe,
a danger because he may miss that spot completely.
Go right of it, and then.
Yeah. And then if you try to open up too much angle, then you're opening yourself up to.
But you kept your speed down enough today. You had a little bit of finish all night long.
You know what? After that first game where I shot 160, I came to this understanding that I couldn't. I was coming around the side of the ball a little bit, and what I wanted to do was I wanted to come up the back of it really and get into a really heavy roll coming up the back of it.
Like that right there. But he's just he's got to move in.
Yeah, I think. Well, the 4 went, so.
Everybody says bring them on camera.
So what?
What do they
Oh
say?
yeah, that just means that like they can like video in and they'd be in the corner.
Okay.
There's already 2 main cooks in the kitchen.
All right, so we're up 15 pins.
Through
24
6,
pins.
it's 24. And strikes are hard to come by at the moment. It's tough. 9 pin though, stayed safe.
Now that probably would have been a flush for me.
Right? Yeah. No, I guarantee that would have been flush for him. But it was very important. Yeah. I mean, the misses could easily go awry very badly.
It was. I left a few washouts too. That was strange, you know. But it wasn't because the ball was finishing in the backhand. It was just where it was coming to the head pin.
Easy cover on 9. And Brandon's in the driver's seat right now, just, you know.
So how do you feel on that 278 game where did you just feel like you had room, or you were just accurate?
You know what,
I felt like the boss.
You know what, I got a couple good breaks early, and then I really just tried to focus. You know, I didn't try to do anything crazy. A wise man once told me, Pharaoh Williams. We won't leave. Pharaoh once told me, I love Pharaoh. You know, coming to these tournaments, like you can't come in here, especially when it's tough, and just pretend that you're gonna just completely smash every lane, every pair, like you own the freaking place. That's just not how tough shots work. All right, so
148 in
so
the
an
ninth.
interesting predicament here. So
If Anthony can get a double,
Anthony can strike out and shut him out.
he can beat
It's
him.
very easier said than done.
Getting 4 strikes in a row is a real challenge.
He's had decent ball reaction, just hasn't been able to really
Now he got
get in the right spot. I'll tell you.
Oh, no!
No!
No! How did we get that on?
No! No, that's not a 9-pin. That's a 3-pin.
Wow!
That's a 3-pin.
No!